Migrating remnant, one of the largest powerful world policy separating channel, in arguments on control national borders and pressures on regional services. But a paper of the Joint Nations warns how one-day migrants include arriving, army countries frequently failure to do use of their talents. The UN has published an analysis show just 30% of migrants in degrees are in grade-level jobs. It comes front of a UN convention the year how urged to do it, facilitating for migrants to use their skills and job expertise in their new countries. Stories of migrant doctors who are cab drivers or surgeons who are turning burgers give to lighting how lot capacity is creature vein the planet above, told Ida Sheehy, an formation advisor in the UN Top Committee for Refugees, UNHCR. As creature disappointing for aspiring migrants, the UN says, it's profligate for economies to include top-skilled human beings in cheap-skilled jobs. The analyse, together manufactured by the UNHCR, UNESCO's World Formation Tracking Paper and the Formation Overall Mercy, says how the largest obstacle can frequently be the absence of world acceptance for qualifications. Although who might include progressive vocational qualifications in their household nation, if down there is no framework of reciprocal acceptance, they are efficaciously purified as if such skills did not already exist. On 3/4 of migrants are in countries out of an treaty on recognition qualifications of the countries how they include leftward. Several migrants and refugees discover the procedures for receive their qualifications recognized so facility how they cannot discover job at all, told Ms. Sheehy. The is a world issue, touching human beings moved by dispute through the Medium East, Asia and in Africa, as such inbound in West Europe and Polar America. It's especially bad for refugees or such fleeing abuse, who might come in slight document or testimony of qualifications. While escaping a dispute, packaging a degree is potential not to be top of yours reason, told Manos Antoninis, CEO of UNESCO's World Formation Tracking Paper. It's as well in question for portable vocational workers, who might research and boat train in one nation but later after go to dwell and job in another place. In 2019, the UN plans to enter a World Convention on the Acceptance of High Formation Qualifications, designed to do it facilitating for human beings to show the importance of their qualifications if they go to else nation. It promises equitable, translucent and non-discriminatory approaches to assist human beings get their qualifications evaluated by formation authorities in else nation. But at this it's really a scrappy comforter of domestic regulation, and though while down there are agreements in location, the can be more than in theoretical rather than in experience. An world treaty of more than rather than 20 years ago pledged a scope for recognition qualifications, but the UN paper says how largest of the signatories include never put it in location. The joint state is allocated as a location wherever qualified migrants are especially potential to be jammed in cheap paid jobs. And in Southward East Asia, a mutual location intended to recognize vocational qualifications has seldom been utilized, says the paper. But it commends efforts in Germany and Norway to recognize the qualifications and job skills of such inbound. Though in jobs wherever down there are personnel shortages, it can occasionally be hard for migrants to use their examination. In England, down there has been a lengthy tutor recruiting issue. But Beata Polak, a second high school tutor of Poland, says she found it hard to discover job as a tutor or training aide while she excited to dwell in London. She has a graduate extent and British language qualifications and 16 years of training expertise in Poland but has struggled to get in training in London. Instead of, she became a nurse and told some comrade professionals had ended up in jobs such as clean or in some non-graduate job. I aware the job is under my ability standard but in the end solved it wasn't cost the force of using once again and once again for training job. It was degrading, she told.